Well, these got here much sooner than expected. Let's roll that little intro and we'll get into it. All right, so I got 3 sets of these Amazon special hex lights, honeycomb lights, whatever you want to call them. They are obnoxiously bright from what I've read. So I got 3 sets. Each one's got 5 separate honeycombs in them. We'll do an open box of one. All 3 will be the same. Obviously, I plan on at least using 2 sets. I might use a third. We'll see how bright it is. I'm not sure. I want to say these are about $180 a piece. It'll be on the screen if I'm wrong. So I'll put you on my little tripod. We'll open these guys up. And then the reason why I wanted to get most of the garage, as far as the ceiling, walls, and floor done, so I can lay these out on the floor and do the design I want. And then where I want it, we'll throw it up in the ceiling. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm gonna set you up. We'll do an open box, see what we get and what we're dealing with. And obviously, if you're curious about doing this, please use this video as a tool to help you. Any lessons learned while doing this. I can't find my box cutter. All my stuff's in the backyard under tarp. So all the tools I have is kind of sparse until I get my next video. Start getting cabinetry and toolboxes in here. All right, so this shows everything you're gonna get. So this is 89 inches long by 62 inches wide, 7.5 feet-ish long by 5 and some change. And from what I understand, you can kind of configure these however you want. It doesn't have to be this exact shape. And for one of these, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be different. It'll make sense when I do it. So I'll get everything out. Oh good, it's got wire nuts because I am gonna hardwire these guys into my ceiling. Oh, interesting. All the little plumbing, that's kind of cool. Very, very clever. Looks like pretty good quality so far. Each box is pretty light, so these guys shouldn't take too much to mount. I plan on using some drywall screws and white zip ties. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong as far as the best way to do this. I'm gonna flush mount on the ceiling, not hanging. My ceiling's about 9.5 feet, so I want as much clearance as possible. So it looks like you can do, yeah, hardwired in here, right into a wall plug or an outlet fixture, and then this one will just plug in. I probably could do both, honestly. I do have one plug up there. I don't know. Let's get it all mounted first, and then we'll do the wiring last. Oh, it comes with a bunch of zip ties. So, okay. They're on the same page as me. Cool, cool. And this is the individual lights. So it seems pretty simple. We'll see. There should be 25 of these guys, if I'm not mistaken. The packaging is very well. They put these little supports on the side, your plastic support, so the box is really hard to damage, which is outstanding. And these do have a little protective film on it, but I'm leaving it on to the end. Oh, this one doesn't. Oh, the other ones do. Funny. Yeah, most of them have this on it. So once I get them all installed, I'll take it off. Cool. Yeah, so that's it. So you get 25 of these, a bunch of Y connectors, elbow connectors, and your hard wiring situation. So. And that's it. So what I'm gonna do now is set up 2 of the honeycombs how they come, and then the third one's gonna connect the 2. Kind of like a, how do I describe it? Like a connecting piece. It doesn't make sense when you see it. So I'm gonna lay them out, one right here, one over here, and then I'll show you how this is gonna look, and then we'll throw it on the ceiling. So I'm gonna shut up, and we'll get right to it. All right, putting these things together is very simple. If you played with Legos and or Connects as a kid, this will be no issue. Both of these took me all 10 minutes to do. So the idea is I kind of want this one right here and this one over here. And I got a third set. I might not use all of them, but at least 3 honeycombs to connect them, if that makes sense. So right where I'm standing is gonna be a lift. So there's gonna be 2 cars here. So if I have them right above me, it'll look kind of goofy. It won't really show up that well. So plus these things are so bright, I think 2.5 of these kits is gonna be more than enough. So I'm gonna get creative real quick and see if I can make this work. Connect these. You can connect up to 75 of these light bars. There's 25 per, so I should be good to go with 1 circuit using all 75 of these guys. And each one does have an extra one, which is pretty cool. So, all right, I'm gonna MacGyver this to make this work, and then we will start hanging it on the ceiling. All right, actually my idea in my head worked out perfectly. So you can see what I'm going for. That's the original one, another original one, and I used 3 more in between to connect it. This way I have plenty of spares if they go bad. I can already tell it's gonna be so bright in here when these things are up in the ceiling. So I'm gonna probably do like 3 at a time. They're pretty sturdy. And then I'll kind of mark where they're gonna go, put some hangers and start hanging them up. All right, that went up surprisingly quick. It took me maybe an hour to do that. Like it's very lightweight to do. And the method I did about 3 little sections at a time, as long as it was all together, and just zip tied, put a little screw, and then zip tied around it, super easy. Now this little part right here, my calculation was a little off. It's hanging over a little bit. It won't hit the garage door, but I don't like that it's not tethered to anything. So I might have to get creative, some fishing line around there and up underneath, just kind of support it. But for right now, it's fine. It's dark in here, so I didn't do a time lapse. So now I got it wired into my switch right there, which is that guy right there. And it's super easy to do. Yeah, you just get one of the corner pieces that would go on a corner right there, but this is one end's exposed, and then that's gonna go into your hard wire. Once I get it wired, I'll show you in a second, but it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick and we'll be good to turn these guys on. All right, it's up, it's wired. I'll show you how I wired it, super simple. If you phase them all together, you only need to wire 1 spot. Your ground is your green, obviously. These little wire caps are cute, they're really tiny. And then your white's your white, of course, and that's your return, and then your black is your hot, and that's it. Vinyl red for now. I'll get it all cleaned up tomorrow night, all the zip ties cut off and everything. So we should be in business. We're gonna flip this switch for the first time and see what happens together. Here goes nothing. Oh my God. Wow, that is bright. It's like the sun is in here. Holy shit. Wow, that is bright. Holy cow. But it's cool. But that's bright. Holy shit. I don't think you understand how bright this is. It's kind of obnoxious, but it's really cool. Whoa. I feel like I'm in, it looks huge in here now. Yeah, it looks like I'm in like a professional detail shop or something. This is nuts. Holy cow. Cool though, I like it. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and get the C8 in here, see how it looks underneath it. It's hard to tell, but it lights up like the entire street. It's crazy. It's almost too bright, but no, I like it. This is really cool. It just looks so big in there now. It's obnoxious. I like the little design I did. That's pretty cool. Like I said, tomorrow I'll fix that little bit. I'll get it all cleaned up, and then I'll finish this video. And I'll do a proper review tomorrow night and show you some tricks, I guess. Really cool, really happy. For one set's 180 bucks, I think. All this cost me about $560, but I only used half of the third set. Yeah, pretty freaking cool. I'm pretty happy with that. It's funny, so at nighttime when you walk out of your garage now, it's like, it's really bright outside, you walk inside, you can't see anything. It's the same thing. I turn around, look at my yard, and it's just nothing. But no, this is freaking rad. I love it. It makes the floors look really cool too. Pretty freaking cool. Yeah, now I'm stoked to get this thing wrapped up. So next video, we're gonna have detail station with some cool floating shells, all my detailed products, power wash station right there, and we got some awesome shelving and back there, and TV right there. It's gonna be sick. But just fun. Now you see the detail though, and the brick though, which kind of sucks. Now I feel like I got to drywall that. But I don't know, it's a garage. I can keep it looking a little ugly, I guess. All right, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. But then tomorrow I'll wrap this video up, but pretty freaking cool. And for those wondering during the day how it looks, yes, this is daytime and it's this bright in here. It's pretty incredible. So it almost feels like if you took the entire roof off of your garage and just had direct sunlight right into your garage. It's pretty incredible. I can see why they call these detail lights, because you see every little detail and you can fix anything on the car as far as like paint correction, etc. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. And this is only one, 2.5 kits, and there's some that are much stronger on the market. So very happy with this. I'm going to work right now. I'll wrap the video up now, but I'll get all this cleaned up tonight, all the extra wires and stuff you see, and I'm gonna black out some of the wire and stuff. But like I said, the best way to do this is about 2 full honeycombs at a time. You could do 3, but 2, they're very lightweight. Hold them up, get one zip tie in the middle, and then flank it on both sides, and just keep it going. And also put your design on the floor first. It's just gonna make your life so much easier. So much easier, but absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So any questions about the install or where to get it, of course that'll be the description below. Please let me know. But anyways guys, that's all I got for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Mark out.